right, Sports Talker Nation, welcome back once again as we continue down our 2016 team-by-team NFL review. I'm your host, the G-Man, and today we're going to talk about those Denver Broncos, your world champion, defending champion, Denver Broncos. I guess being the champ doesn't necessarily guarantee you of a good draft. Now, I'm the first to admit I do not like John Elway. I never liked him as a player. I think he's the original asshole athlete who wanted to decide, hey, I'm not going to play there. Me and my daddy are going to stomp our feet and we're going to take our ball and go home if you don't trade me where I want to go. People want to forget that because of the career he turned out having. And he was a great, great player, top 5 quarterback of all time. But that doesn't make you a likable human being. All that said, I do think he's a hell of a GM. I think he knows exactly. He was a great player, and he's a great GM. So, frankly, I probably shouldn't care about all of their bullshit, but I do because I'm human. Hell of a GM. I think he knows what he's doing. He built that team and built it around Peyton Manning, an old Peyton Manning, to get one more run for a championship, and it worked. Now, he's got some work to do this year as he needs a quarterback, and that defense remains an absolute beast. So what did he do to build around it? Let's take a gander. Drafting this low in the draft, obviously not a ton at his disposal. He took a risk, and he traded up to get earlier in the first round to take a Paxton Lynch. He must see something in him. And granted, I will admit, I think that long term, I think he's a very good fit for Gary Kubiak's offense. He can run the rollout. He's big. He's athletic. I just think he's probably at least a 2-year project. I think he has to learn how to take a center snap. He needs to learn how to call a play. He needs to be smart enough to change coverages and everything else. He didn't do any of that in college. So he has a high learning curve, but I do think the talent level's there. I'm okay with that move. The second pick, Adam Gotsis, a defensive tackle. I don't see that there. They needed some wide receiver support. They could have used another corner. Even though their defense is excellent, I don't get Adam Gotsis there at all. He wasn't even great in college. I guess you see him as a gap filler, but he just didn't do it for me. Justin Simmons is a safety in the 3rd round. Same thing. I understand they need defensive backfield help, and I'm okay with that. I just don't think he's a good fit for what they do and the talent they already have there. I'd be looking to replace one of my corners or get a young corner so that one of my corners, Talib's not exactly a young kid. When they actually have to move along, you have somebody ready, groomed, and taking their place. I do like their 4th-round pick. I love Devontae Booker. I think he's a big, strong, he's their one-cut type running back. If C.J. Anderson doesn't revert to the form towards the end of last year and from the previous year, the end of the year, Devontae Booker can step right in as a starter and probably be a 1,000-yard back there. I do like him. I like his chances to be successful. 5th round, Connor McGovern at guard. Again, not much to say about him. 6th round, Anthony Janovich, a fullback, and Will Parks, a safety. And 7th, again, taking a punter in the draft. I guess you didn't think you'd be able to sign him as a priority free agent. You took him 228th, 25 picks before the end of the draft. I guess they need a punter. I mean, Brandon Colquitt's on notice now. But I think it's a bit of a reach. I think a lot of their players are reaches. But I have to give them some latitude because he did build this from nothing. So even with all those reaches that I see and with the Gotsises of the world, I think Booker's a potential steal. I definitely think Gotsis is a reach. I'm going to give them a C for their draft. I will admit that if this were another team, I'd probably give them a lower mark. But being the defending champion, you get a little latitude in my book. So with your 2016 team-by-team review of the Denver Broncos, I am your host, the G-Man, and I am out.